Okay.
I said you would be back online shortly.
Yes, it is true. And I am here, and you also are there. We are all here.
So let's do the last 10 minutes of this thing.
Yes.
Are we back online?
Yeah, we are. We should be back online. We
Oh,
should
good,
be back
we are.
online. So hello. So you were saying that Expanse is much better than anything else.
No, it's not better. Like, it's different. That's the good part. Like, if you like your political intrigue, it's in there. Big space battles, yeah. Big cosmic brain energy, yeah, it's got that in there too. But my favorite, it's got one of my favorite TV characters at the moment in this guy, Amos, who's in the trailer there as the massive big white guy, who is just the ship's heavy. Like, he's just the heavy, right? And he's like the epitome of that mentality of like the space between the shortest distance between two points is just to eliminate that space in between. So like every situation, he just murders everyone, and it's fantastic because it's kind of anticlimactic, but in a way that you're like, yes, that makes so much sense. So say if there's like some space politician who's like been acting like a dickhead, and he's blocking the way to their escape, and they're like, oh, we can't kill the politician. He runs the things. Amos just goes, bang. He's like, they can elect another guy. Let's go.
Very much to the heart of the matter. Okay, I could kind of dig that.
No, what
And he's got a good backstory.
like the reason why I actually like theoretically like it, you know, like why I like it's because it's the space done right. That's what I like about the series. Like what, but I've never watched it. I just like know that it has this like going for it. That it's like it's made with the science like on mind, which is like really important
Space
to
doesn't
me.
go bang, yeah.
Yeah, it should that like they really try to make it like realistic in this way, which sounds great.
And of course, it's all on Amazon now since they were the ones that saved the series.
Yeah.
'Cause Netflix cancelled it. Whereas Netflix
Netflix
saved
keeps on
Lucifer.
cancelling shit.
Yet Netflix saved Lucifer.
Yeah. So we forgive it.
That's a weird one.
Which it has the last half of the recent season to go, and then one more season, and that's it, fully done. But depending if that gets cancelled, I'm still pissed off at Netflix cancelling Altered Carbon, and I like that series.
I thought the second season was a lot weaker.
It was considerably weaker, but I still enjoyed it for what it tried to present. But at the same time, it definitely lost some strength. Kind of like my feeling with American Gods on Amazon.
American Gods.
First season, great. Second season, but then at that point, they changed showrunners. And the third season's a go, but there's a different showrunner with that. But it's... but it is a damn good show, despite the fact I remember the lead being in Hollyoaks.
That's a reference.
We're still technically in the spooky season, though. We should be seeing some spooky things. Like, I've only got one thing loaded up there that actually spooked me, even slightly recently. So
okay, so play it. Play
Suspiria?
it. I hope it won't be Dog
Suspiria.
Soldiers.
No.
Dog Soldiers.
Actually, you know what? Like, Suspiria is already known as like a big scary film. I think Dog Soldiers needs some attention. If
No,
That's
Suspiria.
an
It's
old
a
one.
One of the most explosive, brutal, and purely enjoyable horror debuts since The Evil Dead. Genuinely frightening. Jaws, Aliens, and Predator with a werewolf twist. Absolutely brilliant. Thrilling. Exciting. Scary.
I don't scare that easy.
And funny.
I'm sold.
A horror film with bite.
You are.
Sarge! I'm in the closet! A bitch of a werewolf movie. Waiting! Dog Soldiers. It'll blow your house down.
It's a fun movie, man. I loved that movie when I was a kid. It's a fun. It's gory. It's got really good humor, and just like a bunch of fucked off guys fighting werewolves. Like, yeah, that's my kind of bag. Because honestly, if you were the kind of hard guy who could handle a monster situation, you would be fucked off like they are in the movie.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
I'd say that it goes American Werewolf in London, and then Dog Soldiers is like the top werewolf movies.
At least it'll be better. So better than that werewolf remake thing that was done.
Don't you dare talk about that. Don't do it.
What was wrong with it?
A lot of things.
Really? That bad?
That wasn't good.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, for me, it was too boring. It was just too boring when I watched it.
Dog Soldiers?
I don't know. I just couldn't take it seriously in any way, and it's like,
of course you can't take it seriously. It's fucking werewolves.
And plus, it's pretty much how British films are done. Like the ones you don't take seriously, like.
I mean, I could take seriously 28 Days Later.
Yeah, but that's different. That's a serious movie. Like, Dog Soldiers isn't a serious movie. It has definitely one of the best fight scenes ever with that guy Spoon, who is a really underrated character, unfortunately, where he fights a werewolf in hand-to-hand combat. And he's just an absolute fucking unit. He just stabs the shit out of it, hits it with pots and pans, and he's just absolutely laying into it. But the whole point is that it's an unbeatable werewolf. And that's kind of funny. It's just this guy, like, absolutely tearing shit apart. And it seems like he could win, but no, he's not going to win. It's a fucking werewolf. And that's kind of funny, but also awesome.
Okay.
You see, I've got something to match that.
Okay.
Because it's just utterly stupid, but my god. And I got drawn to it because of it. It's so bad. Wait for it.
Welcome to the East End of London, a place that has encountered the most heinous villains ever to walk the earth. But until now, London has never seen anything as monstrous as this.
He's eating a foot. It's disgusting.
This is an emergency broadcast. There is a viral infection spreading fast through the capital.
Shut up, you soppy tart. Those things out there are fucking zombies.
Yeah, it's zombies.
Is that as fast as they go?
That's how you do it.
They're going to seal off the East End, see if they can contain it.
Let's get to the docks.
Piss off, you muppets! I'll take you all on and sell my brother!
Stop saying that. What about Grandad?
We have to go there. Tool up.
Hamish, wake up! He's mutton Jeff.
He'd move a bit quicker if it was dinner time.
Pardon? There's zombies everywhere.
Zombie, what are you going on about?
Oh, it's a zombie. Oh.
All right, Grandad.
Boys, now you're talking my language.
You got to shoot him in the head.
We know where to shoot them. There's a lot of Trafalgars out there. Trafalgar Square, Fox and Hare, Needle and Stitch, Abercrombie and Fitch, Abercrombie and Zombie.
Uzi 9mm.
Oh, that was really sad. Yeah.
Zombies! Get out of my East End!
He's not going to make it.
Zombies, oh
no. Okay, that seems like a much better movie.
Well, I think it's on Amazon Prime, so if you guys want to watch it,
okay.
As well as that guy, that's the guy from Snatch, Bricktop. If there's someone that I could imagine really doing damage in a zombie apocalypse, it's probably him.
And this works for me. Like this seems like even more action like Shaun of the Dead.
It's just and
Shaun of the Dead's still better. Like Shaun of the Dead's
oh
still
god,
the best
yeah,
zombie movie.
that's good, especially because it's a beautiful homage mixed with the usual British humor, the usual shit from Edgar Wright and the Space Team, effectively. Especially because the film wouldn't exist if it wasn't for that third episode of Spaced, I think it was. The one where basically one half of the episode, one part of the episode begins with Simon Pegg playing Resident Evil 2 and having that little fantasy imagery about zombies happening and shooting them.
Yeah.
And then the other half was Brian's art show. But then it was also Daisy trying to get a job and then making an art show. And it got crazy with the magic.
Okay. Yeah.
But also, otherwise, if it wasn't for that episode, you would never get Shaun of the Dead. But I just remember all these sort of terrible zombie movie things, including I think there was one with Dean Cain as well. But
probably Martin, does the Czech Republic not have anything like that, like some kind of balls to the walls zombie movie or anything like that going on? Like
unfortunately not. Like
movies.
You know what's the biggest problem? The biggest problem is that it's nearly impossible to make a Czech Republic a movie that would make any money, like that wouldn't lose money. So it's kind of difficult to get a budget for anything that would be like crazier.
So there's nothing good.
Pretty much, like I don't think that we like ever had like any like these kind of like movies. It's because it's...
Maybe you should start making one.
I don't think that I have a talent for something like that. That's the problem.
Oh, shit.
How do you know unless you try?
I'll write your spec script. You just need to like the Czech Republic has gun rights and you can carry guns. It'd be funny to just like have it happen like Central Europe, like zombie apocalypse, and it's just like shit, we're prepared for this.
Well, it's basically the whole zombie apocalypse is finished in 5 minutes. Like, so, dinner?
I'm not sure if that would actually... Like, it's true that we are probably the most well-armed like nation in Europe, I think. Like, apart from Switzerland, maybe. But they don't have... they cannot have ammunition at homes. But we can. So we should... Because there's like... I think one gun for 2 people. That's the amount of guns that it's in this country. So
I mean, don't you guys have to do a lot of training with it, or you have to?
Yeah, you have to. But that's the thing. Like mostly, if you have permission to have a gun, you have several. So it's not really about like guns being that like widely available. It's more like several. Like there's a lot of people that have lots of guns. That's it. So.
But is there a lot of fear of gun crime or anything? I'm just a bit fast.
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah, almost like maybe like 3 murders a year with a gun or something like that.
I mean,
something like it's really low, or it might be on 100. Yeah, I know it's actually one of the lowest in Europe as well. So it's more like we have a lot of guns, but with few people. That's the thing that are highly trained. Usually,
they're
like
effectively they're not giving out like candy.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's usually like ex-cops or ex-military people having guns, or people that enjoy like sports shootings, or they are the people that are working for like trying to what it's called what do you have it like we have like not hunter, it's more animal preserve in the way of like you don't have natural predators. So you need to shoot certain amount of animals every year to...
a cull.
Culling effectively to help preserve numbers of other species.
Exactly, that's a profession that it's called certain way in Czech Republic, but I don't know what it's called like otherwise.
It's called something different in Scotland as well. In Scotland we call it a gully. That's what we call them.
Okay.
A gully, yeah, basically making sure that
Well,
certain animals keep at certain places, some other animals are not getting threatened by others, basically keeping the balance.
Yeah, exactly. Getting drunk and shooting animals, that's what they do mostly. I mean, like, honestly, that's what they do.
I worked for a gully up in the Danech estate where one of the guys carried a fucking blunderbuss. Like the guy had a portable cannon. It's like, what do you use that for? It's like, shooting rabbits. Like, the thing's got the effective range of a rolling potato. Like, how can you catch a rabbit with that?
I guess it's the spread, maybe? Would it be the spread?
I just loads it with gravel. He says you shove enough stuff into it and enough gunpowder, you'll hit something.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Did you ever get to fire it?
Absolutely not. The guys are really protective of their guns.
Which is fair enough and good, yes.
So, that's the question. What have you ever, like, get your hands on to actually shoot?
I used to go shooting with my dad sometimes.
Ah.
Used to be a clay pigeon thing up in the Highlands, and we'd go there a couple times. So I handled the gun with a big, sweaty, burly man holding on to me whilst I did it, because I was like 7 or 8.
Okay. And James, you probably never shoot anything, I guess.
With a real gun?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe possibly an air gun once. And then, of course, there's paintballing, but that's
That doesn't count, paint.
You can go shooting in Scotland, but like you get like these pissy little Olympic things, which are only meant for competition. You don't get anything like fun.
After a pandemic, you can come to Czech Republic and you can shoot some, like real guns.
I think I don't know. I'm okay
shotguns,
with video
rifles,
games in terms
Desert Eagle, no problem. I know, like all.
James, you love firing a gun. Come on.
Okay, maybe the shotgun.
Hey, it's seriously, it's fun. It's fun to just like shoot guns. It's loud as fuck. It's much louder than you would think that it's loud. Even like with ear protections, it's painful without ear protections.
It's more because I'm scared. What if I forget to take to not put back on the safety?
No, that's the thing. Like it's the way how these things are done. It's nearly impossible to do, something wrong, because they are like people are stupid. Like people are massively stupid, and there's a business of like letting people shoot guns. So that means, and like they don't have any accidents the way that like 30 people would be like dead like every year from like that never like it doesn't happen. Like people are stupid, like people make mistakes, but they have like ways how to handle that. Usually it works that way, that they just like give you a gun, they will load it, they will all do all these things, they will just like say you aim this way, then you will shoot out the magazine, that's all, and you will place it on the table, and that's all. You're like, it's you would have to be so stupid to do something stupid. I'm not even like sure how.
I mean this is me we're talking.
Yeah, and still you still like, listen. That's the thing. Like, yeah, I believe that you could be stupid on your own with a gun, but if you just do exactly what you're told, and you usually do what you're told, like it's impossible to make a mistake there.
How do you know I do what I'm told?
Safeties are easy, man. They're usually next to the trigger, so you're not exactly gonna have to go out of your way to be like, oh, how does this thing work?
And it's like usually, how it usually goes is the way like you get a gun with the magazine, you will just like sit there, you will cock the gun, and then you will shoot it. If like you will shoot the number of rounds that you're supposed to, which is exactly what you have in your magazine. So like at the end you are basically, the guy will say, okay, now you should like check the weapon. So you just like open it, you see that it's like nothing there actually, you will remove the magazine, you will place the gun on the table, and the person actually goes through it. Like he says like, now do this, now do this, now do this, now do this, now place it on there. Like you cannot fuck it up.
Well, something to consider once we have less lockdowns and more travels.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe in 3 years, maybe in 50 years, because that's most likely how it will be. Well, Guys, I guess.
Oh yeah, we're very late.
Yeah, we are at the end. So I thank you for you being here. I thank.
What's our final fuck count? Kakarinka. What's our final fuck count? If there is one.
We had a fuck count. Why is it a fuck count? And I'm probably adding to it at this point.
We must have had at least 80.
Sweet dreams. No, like okay, now we'll see how many. I think that last time that I've seen it, it was 44. So since then, I could get like
how much? But who contributes to much of the fuck?
I think
I'm adding more to it again.
I'm quite. Oh, so like I don't think that like I think it will go Rode or me would be the most fucks, and then you.
Oh. Why am I only third place?
Because I enjoy.
Man.
I enjoy some fuck. So again,
everyone enjoys some fuck.
I meant to say it that way. I was very aware of what I'm saying. Well, thank you guys for being here. Like I mean, you guys, and also to our chat and to people in our and just generally they're watching us creepily. And we should be here next week again and again and again. So have a nice night and bye.